Hello and welcome to this week's video of the week. This week, the Presidential Initiative Task Force had its first meeting to kick off President Ronnie Smith's initiative, which will focus on food system resiliency. Here is President Smith speaking on why he chose this initiative.
I was inspired to choose food system resiliency for my presidential initiative because I was watching one of the national news outlets early during the pandemic. And this was sometime around about May. And there was long lines of cars, miles of cars. And this was in the northern part of the country as well as Houston, Texas. People were waiting to get food at their local food bank because many of them had lost their jobs and weren't able to buy food or even pay their rent. I thought about that through my experience. I've learned that recessions and national crises normally affect the northern states about 6 to 18 months ahead of the southern states. Therefore, we must, as county leaders, prepare our community, our counties, and our state for this food insecurity that we're about to face. So this initiative is very, very important to me. Food system resiliency can be defined as the capacity over time of a food system to provide sufficient, acceptable, and accessible food to all in the face of very and often unforeseen disturbances. It includes food insecurity, issues that farmers face with food supply chain, food excess. See, the whole system need to be looked at to ensure that everyone has access to high quality, affordable foods. See, the average food insecurity rate in North Carolina counties is about 14%. Feeding America states that the rate will continue to rise. Will rise to 19.3%, and this is due to the pandemic. Well, as far as children, our precious children, food insecurity is expected to rise even more from 19.3 to 28.6%. Now, my county, Martin County, the food insecurity rate in my county alone is 19%. I have appointed a task force of county leaders, and these are individuals across the state to work on this issue along with me. I appointed co-chairs for the task force, James West from Wake County and Sue Hemming from Granville. The task force will meet regularly and examine what role county commissioners can play to ensure that food ecosystem in our counties and across the state is strong. This issue is very timely, with more people facing food insecurity due to the pandemic. And we're gonna need each and every one of your help.
Well, that's all we have for this week. If you have questions about anything you've seen here, please email communications@ncacc.org. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week.